What's up, guys? Luke here, the Offensive Yak, and thank you for joining me. Today, we are continuing our Surviving Mars series, checking out the new trains, and, well, just trying to survive on Mars. Today, I believe, is gonna be episode 6, although that could be wrong. I'll put a big graphic on the screen if 6 is not correct. And so we are going to continue. So let's go ahead and load. Okay, let's see where we are currently. Okay, looks like we do have some people. Looks like 53 colonists. Awesome. We do have some work slots available as well. And how are we doing on power? Okay, it looks like it is nighttime. Possibly? No, it is not night. And we are not producing enough power. Why? Oh, because it is just becoming daytime. There we go. Okay. So we're getting 40 out of each of those, plus we're getting 20 from that. Yeah, that would only be 100 power. Okay. So apparently we've turned something on that takes a good amount of power, and I'm not quite sure what it is. All right. Well, not a problem. We'll just, since we're doing okay on our machine parts now, we're going to go ahead and turn on a few of these wind turbines, and hopefully that will sort our power situation. Yes, looks much better. We are charging a little bit. All right. I would like to go ahead and kind of unify our colony here a little bit. Maybe with, I think I'm actually just going to take this setup down. I don't really need it anymore, and I'm going to run a power cable out to here so we're all on one power grid. I think that's a really good idea. Looks like we did find some new anomalies. Cool. All right. And I believe our explorer here has a couple of tasks queued. Okay. Not bad. Okay, we're just gonna do that so that he doesn't have them queued anymore. And we're gonna queue a couple up for him there and there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. We also need to set a few more of these to scan. Good, and that should scan us the entire map. All right, let's see how we're doing out here. Okay, these guys are working up, and it looks like power out here is just fine. We've got... All right. 12.4 metals coming in per soul. Looks like our metal maintenance is 3.1 and our consumption is 8, which means we're not quite getting enough. So we're probably going to have to go ahead and run this at night as well. I don't believe we actually... There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We'll set it to 3 people per shift. And that should... Let's see, currently at 6 people working out here. One person says they don't have a job. Okay, how many geologists do I have? I have 10 geologists. So, yeah, where's the unemployed person? Unemployed, it's a geologist, okay. Why is this person unemployed? You're going to be assigned here. You're no longer unemployed. Good job. Okay. Don't know why they said they were unemployed, considering they're standing right next to a open job slot. But, that just is the way it is. Let's see, how are we doing on our population? Only one senior, not bad. Okay, we need more kids, it looks like, potentially. We've had 10 Martian-born so far. Okay. Some research done. Yep, okay. Good, good, good. Okay. So, like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move a bunch of this, basically. So, it means I'm going to need to put up a shuttle hub over at our actual base. I'm going to have to put up another fuel refinery. Probably also going to have to put up a couple of moisture vaporators, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and go with moisture vaporators out here. I think I've got the tech to do that. I do not have the tech to do it yet. Okay, I guess we know what we're going to be doing next. Let's see, do I have that tech available? That is the hydroscopic coating for the moisture vaporator. I don't seem to have the actual moisture vaporator ready. Hey, yes, this is really good tech. The stem reconstruction, it lets people live longer. And, or it doesn't necessarily make them live longer, but retirement age and death from old age happen later. So I guess it does make them live longer. It also lets them work longer, which is much, much more important to me. Okay. So if I can't do moisture vaporator, how is my production here? It looks like these are producing exactly as much as I need, which probably means they're producing more than exactly what I need, would be a guess. So let's see about just putting down a fuel refinery over here. Can I do it here? Looks like I can. Also means I'm going to need to do some pipes. Maybe I don't want it there. Can't quite get the pipes there. Okay, let's do it out here. Yeah, that'll work. We can... Well, no, we can't really route the pipes out that way either. Okay, we're going to put it out over here. Yeah, that works. We'll put one over here. That'll hook it up to the pipes. Looks like we've got fuel over here. We've got one fuel over here. I'm going to go ahead and put another fuel depot over here by this landing pad. And I'm also going to... We've got a couple of prefabs for shuttle hubs. So I am going to put one of these up. I think we're going to put it here, but I need to move this guy. Yes, this is a good spot because it's close to the door here for the colonists that want to use it, and close to a fuel source and everything, so the drones won't have to work too hard on it. Okay, so once this is built up, in fact, I will probably... Well, no, I don't think I'll build another one, at least not right now. They seem to be doing an okay job. So how are we doing here? Are we still not producing enough power here? We are not. Okay. Low on metals. Of course we're low on metals. Why wouldn't we be low on metals? It's because our consumption's a little high. So what we're going to do is we're going to reduce our consumption a bit. I think for right now, we're actually going to turn off, and I want somebody better to work there. there we go. We're actually going to decrease our machine parts output, and I'll go ahead and open up a few slots of the electronics factory for people so that they have somewhere to go work. But that should decrease our needs of metals a little. I'm also going to go ahead and get a supply pod. Let's see. I can only bring in 10 metals in a supply pod. Okay. Maybe I'll bring in a rocket with some metals. Metals do seem to be relatively cheap, although 500 million, that is a lot of money for only 50 metals. Hold on. Let's see. Can I ask any of these guys for metals? They don't have very many metals. They don't have very many metals. They don't have very many metals. Great. Okay. Okay, looks like we'd have to send 5 scientists to that one. That one, 7 people. I don't want to send people right now. Precious metals. Okay, maybe I can send an expedition. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet, get some metals from Earth. It just is what it is. Okay. I am going to go ahead and set up a power cable out to this guy. We can then make sure, yep, not running at night. Good. Okay. And then I am going to destruct this shuttle hub and this landing pad, this fuel refinery, this moisture vaporator, these pipes, this solar array, these batteries. All of it can go away. These metal depots, in fact, it'll be quicker for me to go. Nope. Salvage. All of these. Okay, that pipe. All right, and I don't want fuel to be allowed to be stored on these fuel depots anymore, and I don't want anything allowed to be stored on these anymore. Actually, I will go ahead and allow this stuff to be stored, but I want a desired amount of 0. Okay. And if I come over here, I need to go ahead and build up some more shuttles. Okay. We did just get some metals for all of that, which is awesome. Now, why does it say that my metals production is 0? I should absolutely be making 13 metals per soul over here. Oh, now our production is 11. Okay, but when I'm over here, production's still 11. Okay. The game's just behind a little bit. That does happen sometimes, so. Split power grids. Yeah, I know that I have a split over here. That one I'm going to leave. That one's a ways off. That one's still getting built up. That's fine. Split life support grids. It, for some reason, still thinks this is a life support grid. Yeah, it's not. It's fine. Okay. And then I think what we're going to do is... How are we? We're not doing the best on the concretes either. So what I think we'll do... Let's take a look at my drone hub range. Okay. So definitely not in range of a drone hub up here yet. But if I go ahead and I build a drone hub... let's see. Yeah, okay. If I build a drone hub in range of that drone hub, And it looks like it will be in range of this concrete deposit, which actually is an average deposit, so it should give me decent amounts per soul. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to build that. We'll also build him up a universal depot right next to it. It's not going to store food or rare metals. It's not going to store... It's going to have a desired amount of 5. It's not going to store fuel or seeds or exotic minerals. There we go. Okay, yeah, heavy load, because they're all trying to... They're trying to get everything from over here back. So... Yeah, I think actually if I go ahead and just turn all this off, I don't want these storing anything. Good. They can go ahead and get all of that stuff and bring it in. All right. Let's see how we're doing in the underground. Looks like we analyzed one. Our rover has stumbled across a slew of resources. Upon closer inspection, they seem to have originated from the Martian surface and have found their way into the underground through a series of cracks and fractures. While the coincidence is staggering, we will reap the benefits. Okay. What did we get? Oh my goodness. That looks like fuel. 32 fuel. Okay, decent. 25 electronics. That's huge. And 33 polymers. Okay, okay. So we just literally doubled the electronics we have and the polymers we have and the fuel we have. This is just showing me the resources we have in the underground. I was going to say that's definitely coincidental. So we definitely do have a good metals thing here. So I think it's time for this guy to explore around, although I want to get... Okay, we're going to go back up to the surface here. I want to send one of these guys, but I want him to have a few more drones. Five sounds like a good amount. Oh, actually, I can't send him down yet. I haven't built the thing. Oh, okay. And it looks like... Well, actually, we will go ahead and send him over to here to help fix this guy. Looks like he may have gotten hit by a meteor, as the meteor storm is still going on. So, all right then. Now, technology-wise, I have discovered the elevator. I've researched it. I just have not built the elevator yet. So that's going to be something we're going to have to do, is build the elevator. Not a problem. And I would like to build an RC dozer as well, so that I don't have to buy one. But we'll see. Right now, I definitely want to get these polymer blades so that I can get more wind energy. I definitely want to stop sanity breakdowns. I want increased comfort, or increased farm capacity. I want better rare metals. Yes, and the retirement age would be awesome. Is there anything that will get me more metal? It would more than likely be in the engineering tech. It doesn't look like it. There is the amplify, which increases production of resources from extractors, which would help with the metal situation. You know, I may go ahead and put that in there, actually. In fact, I think I'm going to put that in there as next. Because pretty soon these metals are gonna become a problem very, very soon. They're gonna be problematic. More anomalies found. Yep. Okay. Not a problem. Well, our guy will get to him eventually. Hey, looks like we have our load of metals here. Good. So, okay. Now that our fuel refinery is up and running, which I don't want these guys running at night, the fuel refineries, we are not making enough water. Obviously, we're not going to make enough water at night. I didn't expect us to, but we're not making enough water during the day. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to amplify that. Now, where are we? Capacity 150, stored water at 36. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to totally turn off one of these refineries for right now. We do have a massive water pile over there. Now, can I fit... I think I can fit another extractor in here. And if possible, I definitely want to. It looks like I can right here. And if I just turn it... that should be good right there. Now, I'm not able to fit another one, am I? Here? No. No, I will not be able to fit another one in range. Okay, so this is the most water that I can pull out of this thing. Now, we've already pulled, looks like about 2,300 water out of this. So, yeah, we're definitely going to need to do something about that. Now, water, it looks like... yeah, stored we don't have much. I can turn these on at night if need be. It looks like now with this guy, during the day, we are making enough water that we will actually start to store it. Yes, we will. Okay, now, what if I turn on this? Are we still making extra water? It looks like we are still slowly, just barely making extra water. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this off for now until I get my water tanks up a bit. And then we'll probably turn them back on. Looks like this guy is ready to go off. I'm actually going to send him on a mission. Project Limegrass. Looks like he's going to take 6 drones, but hopefully come back with metals or rare metals. I'm not sure which. So they're going to unload the rare metals from it and send him off. Cool. We'll see what happens there. Let's see. How's all this going? Okay. Oh, mental breakdown. Ali Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. As every other colonist went through psychological conditioning before arriving on Mars to guarantee their most basic ability to cope with adverse environment. Indeed, the people live on a barren, dead, cold world with a toxic, almost non-existent atmosphere, protected only by a fragile-looking dome, and relying on machines to keep them alive. The unparalleled everyday stress levels slowly drain the people of their resolve. Thus, even the slightest shock or frustration can send someone over the edge. On Earth, entertainment and recreation are just for fun, but here they are a tool for basic survival. The colonist, Ali Bruno, we don't talk about Bruno, has reached critically low sanity, provide operational health care buildings in the domes, and avoid heavy workload or nighttime work to prevent this situation. Yeah, they're gonna have to work nights. It just is what it is. There's no getting around that, guys. Yeah, you're gonna have to work nights figure it out. So I want our rover here to come over here, pick up everything, and bring it over here to offload. Okay. And it looks like our mission is back already. What did it bring me? Let's find out. It looks like it may have brought some metals and a whole bunch of rare metals, but let's find out. Looks like just rare metals, 30 of them. That's huge. Okay. All right. I am totally happy with that. Now my transport's going to start coming over here and getting all of this stuff. So one thing I can do now is I can just demolish all of these fuel depots and everything. He's going to grab everything there is over here. Okay, get rid of that cable. And then I'm actually going to... I'm going to first pack up all of these drones. Okay, so this one has no drones, and we're going to get rid of it. And looks like I need one drone to come on over here. So, yes, you. Come over here to get rid of this thing for me. It's not quite going to be in range of that one. All right. Now, I do want to make sure. Okay, this cable... Oh, we need to put another drone hub up over here. Because look, there's a slight... Oh, no. Never mind. It's in range. It's in range of a drone hub. That's all that matters. You want all your cables in range of drones somehow. And if they're not in range, what'll actually happen is they can spring a leak and there will be nobody able to fix it. So, yeah. You definitely want them able to do that. Okay, looks like we're still at 6 out of 6. Global load is low. Good, good. Okay, so they're not having any problems with that. Okay, so we need to look at getting more concrete. Looks like we have another set here. I was going to go up for this one and this one. Unfortunately, I was only able to get this one in range. This one's not all that good anyways. Neither is this one. Do we have any good, really good concrete? I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter too much where it is. If I could find a really good concrete spot. In fact, let's go up here. Let's take a look and see what we've got for concrete. I'm looking for one with like thousands. I mean, there's 700 there. There's 1,700 here, but I think this is the one that we're already tapped into. It is, and we have pulled some out. Now, I could theoretically put another concrete extractor. If I had put the first one in there well. In fact, that's one thing I might do. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. Oh, looks like one of our guys died of old age. All right. Yeah, and each time they die from a non-natural death, 2 applicants leave the pool. It's not a problem because this was a natural death. So I am going to get rid of this concrete extractor, and I'm going to try to fit 2 of them in here. So I want this one as far north as it can go, and as far... Okay, looks like there, and then pause. think... Aha! Okay, yes, we can put it here. Good. Okay, and then we'll need cables going over to this one. Not a problem. Okay, that looks good. Now, are there any planetary things I want to take care of? That one takes 5 scientists for some resources. This one does get me new technology, but it takes 7 of my crew. This one's new technologies, and it's 8 of my crew, but it is only for 12 hours. Let's go ahead and send off this one. It's going to be a rough 12 hours because we're going to have a bunch of our crew here. And so, yeah. I wonder who all is going to go. But yes, so some of our crew is going to go. We're going to have a bunch of empty work spots, which is fine. They'll be back in 12 hours. Then we're going to have these guys here. I don't want them to work at night. I think I'm also going to get rid of these solar panels that are out here. Now that these are tied into the main grid. We are low on food. Let's see how our farm's doing, though. It looks like we are about to harvest, like, 70-some food. Yeah. So, food, as long as we can last. So, we're doing 12 per soul. We've got 34 currently stored. 12 or 13 per soul is what it's taking. And we've got 33 stored, so we can last a little over 2 souls, and we only have probably one and a little bit of change souls until harvest. Okay, not a problem. Looks like, oh, we are about to start getting renegades. Yeah, that could be a little problematic. Renegades get difficult. Comfort is 75. Which should mean that births, 55 is our comfort level for births. So we've got 26 females that want children, 16 males who want children. So we're 72% of the way to our next birth. No homeless penalty, of course, which is good because we don't have anybody homeless. So yes, now with these 2 guys, looks like we'll get 10 per soul each. For concrete, which is good. How is our power during the day? It looks like... No, I need to go look over here. Yeah, okay. So it looks like production's 187, demand is 175. So we've got just under 10 to deal with. This would add 10 consumption per. Yeah, I think we're gonna hold off on that for now. Sanity breakdown. Okay. A colonist has snapped and has started attacking others around the dome. Shoot him. Running naked with a wrench in hand, Madison Simpson has already managed to injure several people. You know what's funny? This reminds me way too much of my day job. For those of you who don't know, I work full-time as a paramedic on an ambulance, and so this is the kind of call that I tend to go on a lot, and every paramedic out there has a particular type of call that they tend to attract. Like, that just seems to be what they run more than anybody else. This is what I run. I run people who have lost it and who are usually running around, oftentimes with limited clothing, and attacking people. In fact, the whole reason that I started a YouTube channel is because I got attacked by a patient, and I was sitting at home while I was recovering, and I got a little bored because, I mean, let's see, this is about a week after I started the YouTube channel that I'm recording this, and I have been now home for a little over 5 months with some torn stuff in my shoulder, and hopefully going to be going back to work here soon. Just finished up my last session of PT, physical therapy, yesterday, and I find out next week whether or not I have to have surgery. But yeah, this is a call that I run a lot, so this is bringing back many memories. All right. The effect: 5 colonists have suffered at -10 health. I could send colonists to take down the manic, or I can send drones. If I had 15 officer colonists, I could send the security officers to apprehend the maniac with no negative outcome. So I'm guessing, I haven't had this effect happen in the game before, but I'm guessing that if I send colonists, a few more colonists are going to get hurt. If I send drones, then the person's going to get hurt. I'm going to go ahead and send drones. No, okay. The drones apprehended the maniac, but not without taking damage. Thank the cosmos that you didn't send humans. The crazed maniac screamed and jumped on top of the first drone, smashing its sensor node with a mighty blow of the wrench. The next drones were met with a furious flurry of blows, but eventually the brave little machines managed to pin the maniac to the ground, although with a bit too much force applied by their powerful yet crude manipulators. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. They'd be a little too strong. So 3 drones have been destroyed, and then the colonist is unable to work for 5 souls. Yeah, that's fine. 1 colonist unable to work for 5 souls, not a huge deal. So our comfort did go down a little bit. So I think one thing I might do, I might go ahead and put up a open air gym if I can find it. Oh, hey, we're getting some more stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put in an open air gym over in this building. Well, but we were gonna make this the farm building. Yeah, and I think we still are gonna make it a farm building. In fact, one thing I'm gonna do, since we're about to harvest here, I'm gonna go ahead and build a farm over here. I'm actually going to build a couple of farms over here. Just going to turn a few of them off. So we'll definitely go with farms. I'll keep one of them on, and I'm going to, let's see, how many botanists do I have? I've got 4 botanists. I don't know where my 4th botanist is. Okay. But what I'll do is, as soon as we harvest this, because I want to get as much food as I can, since we are running a little bit low here. So I want to go ahead and get them. They're going to scan a planetary anomaly. That's fine. Looks like we've got this guy ready to land with a payload. There's blocking objects on that landing pad. What is blocking on the landing pad? I don't see anything. Oh, yes, I do. It's one of our destroyed drones. It's sitting on the landing pad. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, it looks like, yeah. Oh, hey, who brought a llama? Somebody brought a llama and a cat. Interesting. You know, the cat makes sense, but a llama? What? You brought a llama to Mars? See, that one just doesn't make sense to me. So we're going to turn off those. I want this one to start on cover crops. After cover crops, it's actually going to do fruit trees and corn, I believe, are going to be our new best. Potatoes is 55 in 5 souls. Corn is 70 in 5 souls. And then quinoa is... No, quinoa is the upgrade for wheat. soybeans is 40 in 5 souls, whereas fruit trees is 88. So it'll do fruit trees and then corn. And I only want one person working it for the for right now, and I will let these guys go ahead and finish up this soybean harvest. Actually, I may go ahead and just switch that over to fruit trees. So we'll let them go ahead and do that, and then after this harvest, once these cover crops are done here, oh, we're low on water? Are we really? We are a little bit low on water. Okay. Why? Oh, because we just built up another farm. Yeah, of course. So we may need to upgrade this, but we're gonna need more power before we do that. Let's see. We are still consuming more metals than what we're getting. So, yeah. Okay. This one here is going to be our planetary one. In fact, I'd like to rename him as the Mission Dragon #1. So this guy is going to stick around here for missions. So we're not going to allow exports on it. We will just send him out on expeditions. Now, if I open this up, will I get another person? It says we've got one person without a job. And it looks like it is a botanist. So, maybe. These cover crops, I don't care if we get high yield from them. We get very little food from them anyways. The entire point of cover crops is just to improve the soil quality by 40%. You want your soil quality up as high as possible so that you get the most food out of each of your subsequent harvests. So you do this to get all of your farms start at 50%. Wow. Oh, it's... No, we're not doing night shift here. This guy's not running at the night. This guy's not running at night. The problem is that they're not running at night. Means that our stored water will only last us 3 hours. We're going to have to turn these on at night. How is our power? It is full. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to turn at least a couple of these on at night. In fact, I'm going to turn all 3 of them on at night. I'm also going to go ahead and upgrade these. Yes, it's going to cost me some metals, but yeah, we're gonna need to do that. Okay. So like I was saying, your farms always start at 50% soil quality. So the first thing you want to do is something to get your soil quality up. Then, and so I like to do cover crops. After that, I do fruit trees, which gives me a big amount of food, but also gives me a 10% increase in soil quality. The problem with fruit trees is they take a lot of water. And so, yeah. Then you've got corn. Takes a lot of water, but gives you a good amount of food as well. Decreases the soil quality by 10%. Because the corn is a much shorter grow time than the fruit trees is. Fruit trees is an 8 souls thing, so you get less per soul. That's what it is. Yes, okay. Remembering things now. So, for some reason, it says my botanist is out of work. Why is my botanist out of work? Because this is not a botanist. This is a geologist. Why does it say that? Oh, no, it says I have 1 opening for a botanist. Yes, okay. The vacancy. So, And now my geologist is working at the metals extractor. Okay, was probably just waiting on a train. Yep, looks like it. Looks like they're waiting over here at the train. One thing I might want to do... that's a lot of metal. Putting another train on here. Let's see. Do I have a bunch of metals just sitting out here at this train station? I don't. So it does seem to be keeping up decently well. Not sure why there's a pile of waste rocks there, but... oh, because I didn't give this a large dumping site, did I? No. Now, I could, absolutely could, put another thing out here. Okay. They face... they face uncertainty, which no human has faced before. Dallas Lincoln, on the other hand, albeit a pioneer, doesn't seem especially brave and makes jumping into fright after seeing one's own shadow look like a normal thing. The founder, Dallas Lincoln, has the coward trait. That's fine. You can be a coward. That's fine. So it looks like we're making 10. It actually looks like we might be making enough here. Now, power's 5. Okay, currently we're producing, plenty. Okay, so this is absolutely going to get the amplify. It's going to cost 2 polymers. Not a big deal. Polymers are okay. We're not great on them. I'm going to have to find out where we're consuming all of our polymers. My guess would be the art store is probably consuming all of our polymers. And so what I'm going to probably do, I'll turn it off during the day. It does give tons of comfort, which is awesome. But I think it is eating up a good amount of our polymers. One thing yeah, in fact, I may want to have it on for very little. So I do have the small grocer here, which does give shopping. This gives luxury and shopping. I don't have anything else that gives luxury. Yeah, we're just going to turn off the art store entirely. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to do that. Yep, okay.
A colonist has died.
It says our food is low. We've got 38 food. And a colonist died? Of what? Hold on. I want to know what they died of. Cause of death, suffocation? What? Why did they suffocate? I am very confused. 2 dead? What is going on? This has plenty of power. This has plenty of power. This is still charging. So... what happened? I am very concerned. I need to watch out here a little bit more. Because, yeah, we just lost some people. And I'm not quite sure why. In fact, What is going on? This building doesn't have enough people. I don't think I need oxygen out here, do I? For the train? I mean, it doesn't say that it consumes oxygen or anything. It also doesn't say that this needs oxygen. I have no idea why people are dying and why this occurred. That is very concerning. We've got 64 people. We do have some seniors. It looks like my sanity breakdown person can work again. Great. So, of course, my metals extractor is the one that doesn't have anybody. Looks like I've still got 10 geologists. Metals is something I am still quite low on. Do I need to... I think I'm going to have to build another train. Maybe they just waited too long for the train? I mean, that's the only thing I could think of, is that they were waiting too long for the train? Maybe?
Sector scan.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. Okay. Looks like, yep, still nobody working out here. Now 0 people are working out here. What just happened to all of my geologists? We've got 1 who's temporarily ill. 1's a renegade. Okay. 1 is unemployed. I still have 10 geologists. So... yeah, I don't know. And now the farm doesn't even have anybody working it. So what is going on? Where's everybody going to work? Because I should have more people than ever working. Unless somehow a boatload of people just died that I didn't know of. Which makes no sense. So, tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to construct another train. And we're going to assign another train to this. See if that fixes some stuff up. Maybe. Okay. It should be constructing a train right now. And we'll come back to that in a minute. Building's not working. That's not working because it has nobody. The infirmary is not working because it also doesn't have anybody. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Even though, oh man, we are hurting on food a little bit. I've got 2 more souls. Oh, yikes. Yeah, okay. Food is going to be a problem. I want to know why our food consumption is so high. I mean, yeah, we've got a lot of people. I mean, not really. 66 people. So we definitely don't have enough food. Let's see. Can any of these guys spare food? Oh, yes. Yes, they absolutely can. Request resources, basic resource, food. Got it. Okay, contact, request resources, basic resource. Food, yes. And Russia. Russia can't spare food, but they could spare concrete. Or polymers. Polymers would be good, since I'm actually running a little bit low on polymers, and that would allow me to do some upgrades potentially. How are we on power? It looks like we are still making more power during the day than what we need, which is good, which means that our atomic is full. This guy's still getting... It's got enough people, yep. Okay. And it looks like not enough workers. Yeah, we are probably not going to get our 40% there. I mean, maybe I can get somebody in time, but I don't think it's going to be enough time. Nope, didn't get it. All right, we got to try it again, unfortunately. After that, it'll be fruit trees. And then this one here, which has good soil quality. Fruit trees are going to bring me a lot of food, but for some reason, we ate a lot of our food there very fast. So, something I'm going to do is I'm going to send off a mission. This one gets me resources. That one takes scientists. 5 scientists. I don't think I even have 5 scientists. I have 6 scientists. Where are my scientists working? Yeah, I don't know that I want to do that, but I think I'm going to send off this one. It takes 8 people, but it's not necessarily scientists. Are you kidding? It took all my botanists. Are you kidding me? Okay, this one. Back. Close. Okay. So this is not going to restrict, and it is high priority. I need people to work these farms, guys. Come on now. Okay. Now we've got some people working the farm. Okay. It doesn't take a ton of people to work the farms, but it's got to be somebody. Good. Farm automation's coming up next here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, there's the deep scanning. Not that that's going to be too necessary. I think most of our stuff... Now, a fusion reactor would be quite nice if I had the population for it. Sanatorium, Hawking Institute. Let's see. The hospital. Out-of-dome buildings require maintenance less often. Yes, yes, yes. Resilient architecture. That is absolutely going to be one of the next things. There's the moisture vaporators. Tech. Okay. I think there's a in-dome buildings require maintenance less often as well that we're going to do. But the out-of-dome buildings requiring less maintenance will significantly cut down on my metal usage. And we are officially out of food. Now, we still have 10 food stored up, which is almost a day's worth. Luckily, these rockets are almost here. They would just better show up quick. Looks like we got polymers from that planetary anomaly. Okay, interesting. Not the worst thing I could have gotten. Good. Food. Food. Give me more food. Actually, one of those should have polymers. And just like that, we've got food. And we've got some polymers. Plenty of polymers. So as soon as one of these guys gets unloaded and refueled, we will send it off and land our guy. We've got 116 hours to land it before the passengers die. We definitely don't want that. So we need to get our food stabilized here for sure. I also need to get... not the hanging gardens. I need to get the water reclamation system. So I think I'm going to hold off on those. I want the water reclamation. Yeah. And do I have... I've got $1 billion. I'm going to outsource. I'm going to spend all my money in outsource here. Because I want to get these things quick. So farm automation is a big one because it means less workers work in the farms. I absolutely want that. So they're waiting to unload. Why are they having to wait? Did I never put... I never did put out a food depot. In fact, let's just put some... Okay, here's 2 food depots. We're also going to put a couple of food depots up here by the farm building. Looks like I've got a rare metals depot. I've got a polymers depot. I've got a concrete depot. So it tells me I'm gonna need a couple of metal depots. I'm also gonna put a metal depot over here by the train, since the train is where the metals are gonna come in. We're gonna want an exotic minerals depot over here somewhere is fine. And then an electronics, a machine parts. I've got fuel depots, and then the seeds depots aren't available yet because I have not unlocked seeds as of yet. Now, why they're bringing the waste rocks all the way over here instead of putting them here? I don't know. And they're bringing them all the way from over here. Okay, yeah, we're getting rid of this dumping site. We're going to put another one. Somewhere over here. Okay, yeah. Now, it's going to take them a while because they're going to have to move all of these, but that's fine. Looks like I do have some more drones I can unpack. Let them do it a little faster. Okay. Now, are there any more planetary anomalies I want to go deal with? I could send my 5 scientists, get some resources. I have no idea what it'll bring me, but I'm going to do it. Okay, next things, we have to get our food situation under control. Okay, it looks like we are about to get a huge influx of food here from this farm. And this farm, though, is only about halfway through its cover crops. Okay, and then it can start on the fruit trees. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as this one gives us our food, we're going to shut it off.
Sector scanned.
Okay. This one here, we're going to open up all the slots, and we're going to restrict it. And it's a high priority, so all the botanists should come over here. Okay, good. With 3 botanists, we should get a decent amount. Okay, now, it is saying that we've still got people not working. So we're going to open up the metals extractor for more shifts. Polymers, where are we at? Production, consumption. Our consumption's good again because we fixed that. Electronics, we're golden on. Machine parts, we're not making many extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a little bit there. And it looks like we have a net gain on rare metals. Okay. So now this farm is going to go away. Okay. This is our new main farm. These are our farms for expansion, and we're going to put a water reclamation system in that dome to get our water amounts down. All right, well, now that we barely survived running out of food there, guys, I think I'm going to call that for this episode. Thank you for joining me. My name's Luke. I am the Offensive Yak, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.